Good afternoon, Witch Wizards, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. Today I'm going to be using this mini snow set of dice that I got from my advent calendar last year. Let's get things started with our roll for bread. 3, strawberry bread. This strawberry swirl bread is a breakfast bread that has strawberries swirled in the dough. It's sliced thick and kind of has a French toasty texture. We're going to go ahead and get our slices toasted up today using our toast bread cantrip. Get them nice and warm and a little crispy. That looks good. We're off to an interesting start today. Next up, let's roll for our main. 10, corned beef. Corned beef is salt-brined cured beef brisket, and it's delicious. It's the star of a traditional Reuben sandwich, and I think its richness and saltiness will go well with this sweet bread. Next up, let's roll for cheese. 4, Havarti. Back with Havarti again for the second sandwich in a row. Should serve us well here. Nice and creamy and slightly tangy. Should go well with both the bread and the meat. Next up, let's roll for roughage. 1 kiwi and 5 pickled cauliflower. Kiwifruit are actually native to China, not New Zealand, but they were first commercially cultivated in New Zealand, which is how they got the name. They are not really a traditional sandwich ingredient, but I've had them on a couple sandwiches at this point, and they're generally okay. They fill the same role as a tomato. We're getting closer to the end of our jar of pickled cauliflower. The dice have been favoring them a little bit lately. And you know, I'm not complaining. Having a little bit more acid to cut through the richness of the meat and cheese should be good here. And it should offset the sweetness of the bread and any sweetness we gain from the kiwi. This is definitely an odd combination so far, but not necessarily a bad one. We'll just have to see how the last couple rolls go. All right, time to get wild with our wild magic roll. 16, smoked finishing salt. This salt was smoked and given to me by a viewer at a convention last year. Those subtle, smoky Scotch barrel notes can be a real nice addition in the right application. Whether this sandwich is the right application or not remains to be seen. And last but not least, the D20 sauce roll. Here we go. 19, Kewpie mayo. There are few sandwiches that Kewpie mayo does not improve. And here, adding a bit more savoriness and creaminess should go a long way for us. I currently have high hopes for this weird sandwich. Let's go ahead and get it closed up. Get our toothpicks in to hold it together, and let's get it cut in half. And let's take a look at that cross-section. It looks pretty good. Well, after how innocuous Monday's sandwich was, I was kind of worried about today, but we seem to have avoided anything terribly cursed. Let's go ahead and taste this combination. Well, I wasn't sure about the strawberry and kiwi at first, but this is actually really good. You have a rich, salty main that is cut by the tanginess of the kiwi and the pickled cauliflower, and then a sweet bread that isn't allowed to get overwhelmingly sweet because of those sour elements. The finishing salt is subtle but appreciated, and both the cheese and the Kewpie mayo bring in a richness and creaminess that's just really good here. It's not perfect, but man, is it way better than I was expecting. I would definitely recommend remaking this one. 2 good sandwiches in a row makes me worried for Friday, but for now, I'll take it. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 9.4, and I'm gonna call it Bite of the Concord. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you again next time.